What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the NEHEME NH525 Plus. Now this is an upgraded version of the original 525, which I did have on the channel almost 2 years ago now, and that was a fantastic little camera drone. Had a great time with it. It performed quite nice. So I'll be interested in seeing what some of the upgrades are here, and we'll get into that momentarily. So looking at the box here, guys, we're going to look at the 525 Plus right there on the front of the box. On the back, we do have some specs: foldable, portable, super long flight time, which I believe they're advertising something like 12, 13 minutes. High def camera. Camera on this one is a 1080, where the original 525 was 720. One key takeoff landing, altitude hold, gesture control. We got 3 speeds and headless mode. Now you are going to need the app, which we will get into here momentarily, and it's available on the Google Play or the App Store. So let's get everything that's in this box out of the box and let's have a look at it. So the 525 Plus has 2 options when ordering it. You can order it with the storage case or with just the box. Obviously we've got the storage case here, and I prefer the storage case. It's nice to keep everything stored in here and easy to grab, go fly, have some fun. Now, you can see how everything fits in there quite nicely. We're going to get everything out of here quickly. Let's do that, and let's continue on here. I want to get this up in the air, so we're not going to waste much time here. There's quite a bit of stuff in that storage case there. We'll start with the paperwork. We've got the quick start guide, and we've got the user manual. Basically, how I see it is, if you're familiar with drones, you want to look at the quick start guide, get yourself up in the air in no time. If you're new to drones, maybe the 525 Plus here is your first drone, which is great. You might want to take a look at the user manual, which has everything the quick start guide has in it, just in more detail. Everything from functions of the transmitter, everything nicely illustrated, how to operate the drone. It's all in here, guys, and including the QR codes there. So for Android or iOS, depending on what device you're using, you'll need to scan that QR code, download the app so you can utilize the built-in camera on the drone here. So what else we got? Well, we got some prop guards here. Prop guards. We've got a goodie bag here. Let's see what's in there. Dump it out. All right. So this is what I like about NEHEME. Some of these drone companies don't give you a full set of props, and it's always nice to get a full spare set of props, which we have here. A lot of companies are just giving you a pair, which it pisses me off, to be honest with you. I like the fact that it comes with a full set of props. I like that little mini screwdriver to mount those props. Where there's some screws. Those would be for mounting the props there if you can't reuse the screws that are already in there. And we've got the charging cable, that end into a standard USB outlet, and this end into the battery. I'll give you a better look at it right there, into the battery. We'll see where that plugs into. Right there, there's a little hole right there. This plugs in like that to charge up your batteries. Now these batteries are proprietary, and they'll only fit the 525 Plus here. They're a 1-cell 3.7 volt battery, 1200 milliamp hours, and they're advertising somewhere around 13 minutes, I believe, flight time per battery. So you're going to get somewhere around 26 minutes of total flight time with the 2 included batteries. That's nice. Now here's something very cool. Now I like that NEHEME's been doing this. They did this on the last drone I featured for them. This is a nice little overlay for the transmitter that they've included, and all this is a quick start guide itself to get you up in the air. How to pair the drone, how to calibrate the gyros, and basically step 3, start your first flight. So this is the first difference that I noticed with the 525 and the 525 Plus. The 525 had a different transmitter. This is, I think, NEHEME's newer style transmitter. It was the exact same or very close to being the same transmitter as the last drone I had on the channel from NEHEME, and I like it. It's big, it's easy to hold, sticks feel good, everything's clearly labeled on the transmitter. So let's just go over it here. We got our speed switch right there, so it's got 3 rates of speed. You got your video photo button right there, short press for photo, long press for video. This is going to be a rotate button like a yaw style. This will be circle fly on this side, headless mode right here. There's your 1 key takeoff landing. Also, if you press that button up there for 3 seconds, that's going to initiate an emergency stop. These are your trim buttons, forward, back, left, right. And the other thing right here, if you depress this right, you can hear that, depress the button in there or the stick in, that's going to initiate your flip and rolls. So, you just press that in, and then flip whatever way you want to flip. Power button right down there. You can see the indicator lights, and it's going to take 4 AAA batteries to power this one up, and it does have a phone holder as well right there, and that should hold a decent sized phone. All right, guys, well, let's put that away and let's bring in the 525 Plus here. Now, the design of this one is very similar to the 525. It is, I'll throw a picture of the 525 on the screen right now. There are some noticeable differences, but overall, it's very similar looking. We'll open it up here. The legs do lock into place, which is nice. So we're not going to have to worry about those legs kind of while you're flying shifting on you. We do have the camera here. Now, this is the other difference between the 525 and the 525 Plus here is this has a 1080p camera where the 525 had a 720p camera. So manually adjusting right there, guys. So you just adjust it to whatever angle you want. Bottom there, a lot of vent holes going on. This is a gear-driven motor. It's not direct drive. I can see in there we've got plastic gears, but I don't think that's going to be a big deal. They're meshing very nice. So you'll have a gear on the end of the motor, which is contacting another gear to spin the prop here. Actually, another thing I noticed here, we got extended landing feet on the front and then little shorties on the back. That's nice and stable there. So that should be some decent, not only clearance here when you're landing, but stability as well. All right, power button right there. We've got white LEDs on the front there, and on the back, we've got red. So that should be nice to keep our orientation. We should be able to see those lights no problem, even in the daylight. And other than that, guys, really not much else to look at. Maybe we'll go over the pairing here. So the overlay here, up and down, is step 1. Well, first we got to power it up. Up, down, and you can see the lights have now gone solid. Now we're going to calibrate the gyros, which is down and in. So you can see the lights were flashing again, and they went solid, and that's it. And the next step to that, guys, is to get it out and fly it. So why don't we do that, guys? I'm going to get the batteries charged up. We'll meet you outside. We'll have some fun with it. We should, like I said, be getting about 13 minutes of flight time per battery on this one. And this drone, by the way, is well under the 250-gram limit, so no registration required. Just go out, have fun with it, and fly it wherever you want to fly it. So let's get it outside, guys, and we'll see you out there.